Hi folks, and welcome again to Kokomo Auto Supply's Target on Safety. This week's video is going to be on seatbelt usage. A dozen reasons to buckle up and protect yourself. When you get in a car, truck, or van, do you buckle up? If not, it may be because you've been led astray by common misinformation about seatbelts. Here are some answers to some of the questions people most often ask about seatbelts. Number one, what difference will a seatbelt make in a serious crash? It could spell the difference between life and death. Your chances of surviving a serious crash are 3 to 4 times greater if you're wearing a lap and shoulder belt, regardless of the speed. Number two, won't people be offended if I ask them to wear a seatbelt? Studies show that most people are glad to use safety belts when a driver asks them to. Number three, should pregnant women wear safety belts? The answer is yes. An unexpected mother should always wear a safety belt. Should always wear a safety belt low on her abdomen, below the unborn child. There are safety belt enhancements on the market that can help reduce the exposure to the unborn child from the seat belt. Number four, why should I wear a seat belt on short trips at low speeds? That's statistically when most crashes happen. Some statistics show that 80% of deaths and injuries happen at speeds under 40 miles per hour. 75% of deaths and injuries occur less than 25 miles from home. Number five, if I wear a seatbelt, I won't be able to escape from the car. This is a popular misconception that seatbelts prevent you from escaping from a burning or submerged vehicle. Less than 0.5% of all accidents involve car fires or water. Seatbelts can help you to remain conscious so you can exit faster. My shoulder strap hits me at an uncomfortable spot. How can I make it more comfortable? That's number six. In many cars, all you need to do is pull the belt off your shoulder just enough to relieve the pressure. The belt will catch, much like a window shade, and give you some slack. For the passenger side, you may have to get a pad from the auto parts store to make it more comfortable. However, the following practice should be avoiding. Avoid putting the shoulder belt under your arm behind you in an attempt to make it more comfortable. This greatly reduces the effectiveness and could cause injury. Number seven, what if my belt's too small to fit around me? There are devices called seatbelt extenders that give extra length. Many car dealerships offer them free of charge, even if you didn't purchase the vehicle from that dealer. Number eight, I can stop myself with my hands. I don't need to wear a seatbelt. The force generated in a head-on collision in a vehicle is about the same force as a person falling from a 3-story building. Can you catch yourself? Number nine, will a seatbelt protect my child? Yes. If your youngster's too big or too old to ride in a safety seat, the general rule is that if the child outgrows a safety seat when he reaches 4 or weighs 40 pounds, you should see that your child buckles up or gets buckled up every time they're in a vehicle. Number 10, if airbags are in a vehicle, do I still need to buckle up? The answer is yes. Airbags are not a substitute for safety belts. They're meant to be used together. Since airbags offer protection in frontal crashes only, seat belts are needed to protect in rear, side, and rollover crashes. Number 11, in a crash, it's better to be thrown free from the car. You are much more likely to be killed if you're thrown out of the car. A buckled safety belt can keep you in the vehicle, protected by the surrounding metal. And number 12, if I don't buckle up, I don't buckle up because I'm a great driver. You may be, but you're not the only driver on the road. No one ever believes that it will happen to them. If it does, tens of thousands of people are killed every year because they fail to wear a safety belt. Just make it a habit. It's a state law, and it's also company policy. Now that you know the facts, start buckling up. If you make it a habit to do it every time, you won't even think about it. And if you drive you can drive with the peace of mind that your chances of avoiding death or serious injury are far greater every time you get into a vehicle. The company has a seatbelt policy. Every time you get in one of Kokomo Auto Supply's vehicles, you wear your safety belt. Some other miscellaneous facts about seat belts. The number of auto occupants killed each year in the U.S. is equal to a fully loaded 727 passenger jet crashing every single day of the year. 80% of accidents occur at less than 40 miles an hour and 25 miles from home. Collisions involving fire or submersion are half of 1% of all accidents. Traffic crashes are the #1 killer of Americans aged 1 through 38. Your chances of being in a traffic accident during a 75-year lifetime is better than 8 out of 10. Wearing your seatbelt cuts your risk of being killed in an automobile accident by 75%. Accidents by not wearing seatbelts have cost 4 times higher than those wearing seatbelts. Motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of lost productivity in the workplace and cost employers nearly $3 billion annually. The leading cause of work-related fatalities is vehicle accidents. And the best defense against drunk drivers is a seatbelt. So always wear your seatbelt. That's been this week's Target on Safety.